Good morning, viewers, or I should say good afternoon. It's like about 12:30 Wednesday afternoon. Just googled all day breakfasts in Evesham. Hopefully this is an all day brekkie one, because I need a brekkie. Apparently it's very good. Let's go and find out. Hopefully we'll do some digging a bit later. So this place is called Ellendon Farm Shop, and it's even got a tractor out the front, so that's a good sign. Oh, might have to try that. Bale of Evesham Perry. Oh yeah, got a nice selection. We've got a nice outside seating area here as well. Only thing is, I googled all day breakfast and they don't actually do any form of breakfast. Even if you get here on time at breakfast time, they don't do breakfast. They do breakfast rolls though, so I've ordered one of them with everything on it and a cup of tea. I like the little milk chain. Hopefully that's a good sign for my breakfast roll. Give me a knife and fork. Well, so far so good. I must say I'm feeling the pace a bit with these daily videos now. Yeah, but I reckon I'll settle into a rhythm. I've done about 80. They're not hard to do, but it's just having the time in the day and the things to video. So yeah, I reckon I'm probably just getting into my stride. About 80 in. Well, it ain't quite an all-day breakfast, but it looks really nice and fresh. We've got waiter service here. Hello. Hello, mate. Nice chuck. Nice looking chuck. Turn aside. Hey, chuck. Hey, chuck. There you go. You're lovely, aren't you? Yeah. Good afternoon to you too. So that's Ellendon Farm Shop on the outskirts of Evesham. First time I've been there. Really, really nice breakfast roll. Unfortunately, the price of it at £7 odd for one breakfast roll and a cup of tea, well, a pot of tea. Yeah, put me off sampling the local ciders. So maybe that's a good thing. And maybe you get it cheaper if you ask for just a cup of tea, which it did, but I got a pot of tea. But I don't know. I don't know, kids. People have got to make the money, haven't they? Lovely chicken that comes to wait on you while you're eating its children on your breakfast roll. Found that very touching. Didn't even feel guilty. Well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon now. It's looking like it's going to rain, so I'm going to go back in the flat for an hour. Hope that it starts raining, and if it does start raining, I'm going out onto that field I was on yesterday where I got the crustaceans. I'm going out on there anyway, but I prefer that it was actually raining while I was on it. We've had a bit of rain since yesterday when the field conditions were really dry. Signal's not conducting very well. Hopefully that little bit of rain that we've had, and possibly more this afternoon if I'm on it, might make the signals come alive a bit more. So we'll go and have a look, viewers. Oh, by the way, my new jacket that I got the other week before I went to Ireland, I didn't realise till I got home My Bulgarian neighbour who sits out here with his brother and his mates, he's got the exact same jacket. We're going to look like Bulgarian twins from TK Maxx. Yeah, let's see if them clouds open up a bit for us for the signals. Rain's dancing down a fair bit now, and we've got intermittent bits of thunder. Going to give it 40 minutes, see if it eases up. If it doesn't, I'm still going out in it, because I've got to do something for today's video. Fuck's sake. A crack of thunder's just gone off like a shotgun blast. This is the rain we wanted. It's just a case of whether I can get out without it thundering this afternoon. If the thunder eases up, I'm out. I'm not going out if I'm going to risk getting struck by lightning. Massive big crack of thunder. I haven't heard one. Oh, there's the lightning then. Oh, that's big old rolls of thunder. Should have heard that lightning, the thunder. I just missed out on it, but it was like a massive cannon blast or something. Not heard one like that for years. Let's just hope the thunder and lightning rolls off a bit. Even if it's raining, I will go out in it, but not if it's lightning. You moan that you want to come out with your daddy, and then you moan when your daddy pulls up at a field. Come on, get out, Bunter. Get out. Come on. Oh, this is what I've got to put up with, kids. Right, I'm going to get on here. Clouds have cleared a fair bit. Ground has got moisture, but it'll be draining through it quickly and going right down deep, because it was really dry and it won't hold much of this water. Get on it while it's still feeling a bit wet. Sunset is showing zero interest today, pretty much like yesterday. I'm going to try the dais on this field today, simply because I'm a bit more used to it. I'll go down by where we got that Cetaceous. I did notice one or two audio issues with this phone when I was using it yesterday and panning in and out. That's because I've got a new waterproof case on this new iPhone 11, and I'm just getting used to it. If it interferes with my videos too much, I'll have to try it and buy another case that doesn't. So bear with me, please, viewers. Just an old bottle top. I've decided not to go straight down to where I got the Cetaceous. I'm coming down the top end of the field, but it's right next to the road. And every signal up to now has just been bits of can and stuff. I'll see if I can at least see this one trashy side of the field, just the edge, and try and rescue something from the trash. Well, I came down that side and I eventually gave up digging most of the signals. They were all just big squelchy sounding hollow trash type signals. I'm just going to do a diagonal across the field to roughly about where I got the Cetaceous. Do a few zigzags across this field, just in case there's a concentrated spot of finds, a hot spot, possibly trip over if you're on a new field. But unfortunately, we had a little bit of rain last night. We've had thunder and lightning for an hour or so this afternoon. But this ground now is rock hard again, and it's very hot. Very noisy, this little corner. When you come away from the hedge line, it's not so much tin cans, just a lot of background noise. Evidence of something having happened, like a building being torn down, I'd say. see if we can get the farmer's pocket watch or something in amongst all this lot. Well, viewers, remember I said to you this hedge line, I gave up digging signals because they were just too squelchy, too big bangy. It was all half cans and stuff. Then I come into this corner, come out a little bit and started getting into a place where I believe maybe an old building had been torn down. So once I was in an area of interest, I started digging the big bangers that could be can signals again. I don't know what's in the ground here. It looks very interesting, and yes, it was a big banger, but you got to pick your battles with them big bangers. Don't dig it if it's constantly cans. If you come out of an area and that area piques your interest, start digging them again. I ain't touched this. I took the clod off it and it looks really, really interesting, and it's in the middle of a mega active ants nest too. Look at all those ants. Look at all those ants. I wonder if this is another big lovely Roman Cetaceous, but in good condition this time. I'll ask the ants nicely if I can have it. Can I have the target please, ants? I'll leave you be in a minute. Oh no, it's not Cetaceous, but you can see why I might have thought it was. It's only the top of something, so all excited for Nottingham kids, but you can see how that from a distance. We'll try and work out what it was, but it's only an old mangled in top, but still it's a piece of history if we can read all that. Very interesting, viewers. Powell and Hamner, I think it said. Limited. And it actually looks like, I don't know, possibly looks like Revenge there, Birmingham. It's been silver plated, so it's not a screw on top off a bottle or a jar. It's interesting, I like it. Fits in with what I said about buildings being torn down and occupation as well. Oh, it would have been nice to be a big old Cetaceous, but still it's that, whatever it is, and I like it. Oh well, viewers, that was an interesting mint condition Cetaceous false alarm in amongst the ants. But it's a very interesting revenge themed find. It's clearly got the word revenge right in the middle of the company's name and stuff. I've put it on my Facebook. If I get an answer about it before I boot this up in a couple of hours, I'll put it in the titles what it may be. Revenge. So good old Facebook has done its part. Thank you to Michael Yeti Yates, top identifier of finds and all-round detectorist. It's a Powell and Hamner Revenge bicycle light. You can just see my part of it on the top of this picture I'm going to put up now. Well cool part of an old bike, and at least I saved the bit with the name on. Bicycle lamp, I should say. Being mindful that it's only my second visit to this field. I had about 2.5 hours yesterday. Ground was like concrete yesterday. Today the ground conditions are exactly the same, rock hard, even though we've had a bit of rain and thunder. But because I got that big Roman coin yesterday, I've been keeping my ears peeled for like little wishy-washy mid-tone sounding signals. This one's just come in at about 52 on a dais. It's a possible small Roman bronze. Let's find out together. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint me like the Cetaceous false alarm. I'm hoping that's a small Roman bronze. Yeah. Now, if you ain't dug a lot of them, you might wonder how I could know. It's just the size and the pattern on it. I'll see if I can make out anything on that side. He's rocking and rolling again in the fresh summer rain. Go on, Dad! I hope it's a Roman, so that we can go home! Something on that side. Might just be a bit of concretion, but my mates who've dug hundreds of Romans, they'll confirm with me that's a small Roman bronze. Alright, another little good sign. Conditions are still way off perfect, really tough, but hopefully this field will give up some Roman goodies when the conditions are right. Just found this relic, about 1 inch long. No idea what it is. It's got a look of possibly handmade though. Could be fairly old, that. Fairly old, whatever it may be. If anybody knows what it is, please drop me a hint in the comments. Got a big round coin in the hole here, but the audio still was quite broken on this, and that's because of the ground conditions, I'm guessing. I'm also guessing if I give it a bit of a wipe, it's probably an old penny. I'll have a look now, kids. Yeah, very toasted George V penny. Audio was nothing at all. Oh, I tell you, it's really tough chasing targets in this hard ground. You can see that's as deep as the pinpointer, so a good 9 inches. Something down there, don't know what it is. Might be a flattened out old spoon. No, it was just 9 inches of chipping away for that, whatever it was. Is it tea time yet, Dad? Well, I've just got down to where I got the Cetaceus yesterday after having a zigzag. I was sheltering out the wind a little bit in the hedgerow, but the thunderclouds are blowing back in and I'm only in my t-shirt. We might have to call this in a minute because I'm a long way from the car and my dog's about 114 years old in human years. Don't want to get too wet, but we'll see. First big splash of rain, we'll have to get back to the car. Got no coat on, kids. This is Anglo Celtic in the pink. Absolutely exhausted with digging in this hard ground for a second day. Not much to show for it, but it is really only tickling this field until it gets moist. Anyway, this will be number 77 in a video that's gone out every day. I don't know whether you've got any ideas, viewers, but I'm not getting any money from the ad revenue at the minute. You've got to fill a new thing with YouTube. You've got to fill complex tax forms in America, in the American system. Ain't got a clue how to do it. Not really bothered because I was never getting any big money off my YouTube revenue anyway. Since doing the dailies, it's cost me about 4 grand in expenses just to live and pay bills like everybody else does. So yeah, that's 4 grand I've spent out of my savings while I've been doing these dailies. Gonna have to start thinking about either knocking it on the head and just putting one out a week or one every 2 weeks like I used to, and getting a full-time job, or maybe I have got some permissions I ain't been on yet in some historic places. Get on them and carry on doing the dailies. Maybe I ain't got a PayPal. I can't work PayPal, so I can't bolt a PayPal tip jar to the side of my channel. I did set up a GoFund when Rachel died, so at least I know I can work that one, GoFund. I might chuck a GoFund in the comment section now and again, just for the people who comment and say they watch every one of my videos and stuff. So for those core viewers, if they want to support my channel, if they want to chuck me £10 a month now and again, I mean, imagine if a few hundred of you did that each month. That'll help pay me bills big time. So it's up to you as well as me, viewers, whichever way we take this in the future. I'll try and round it off to 100 daily videos, but that'll still be another 23 after this one. And then we'll see. We'll see if old Anglo's got to go and show. He's a nice lady there, a nice horsey lady with a wheelbarrow. We'll see. I hope she didn't hear me. We'll see if we've got to go back to work or I can keep these dailies up. It's a dialogue with you, the viewers, so any input, welcome, kids. So I've just had the bright midnight idea of having my own expert team. You know, you get like some of these big brands like XP Deus expert team or Mind Lab Detexperts or Nocta Nomads. I'm having my own hand-picked Anglo-Celtic expert team. Now, I've just made the team on the chat. It's going to be Henry Francois, Jordan Button, Carol Mercer and Phil Fragg and myself. That's five Anglo-Celtic experts. They don't know it yet, but they've got to help pay for the t-shirts and shit. But it'll be worth it.
I don't know how else to explain it, because I was on FaceTime with Anglo-Celtic Stevie Gray the whole night, just dancing to Irish pub music. So I know nothing, you know, no one hit me or anything. I was on my own the whole time. But I reckon there's some sort of little snidey spider lying about in my house that keeps coming and fucking taking a chunk out of me. I'm not happy about it. I need Anglo-Celtic to come down here to pest control to sort it out and clear them out.
Anyone guys heard about Stephen Gray? He has a YouTube channel called Anglo-Celtic. I think that him is a fake. I am the Bugo-Celtic and I have most beautiful finds than him.
You blow my mind, sir, and I am after your job. I'm after your job. I drink, I smoke, I own firearms because there are illegal erections going up in the community, exciting locals to take these erections into their own hands.